Hey friend, how's it going? Thomas Decker here from guitarrevolution.ca, and I'm here because I want to help you to become the best lead guitarist you can ever be. In this video here, I'm gonna be helping you to play with more soul. A lot of students of mine, they get the skill, they can solo the major pentatonic, the major scale, you know, chord tones and all that, but their playing still sounds a little stiff, a little dry. So we're going to be talking about the expression techniques. I hope this is helpful for you and inspiring. So we're going to be talking about hammer-on pull-offs, vibrato, bending techniques, slide, right? Things like that just bring more soul to your playing. If you want to go deeper to your playing even more, I offer to you my best material put out there. That is the 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide, which I guide you for 30 days and tools like this that I'm going to be teaching you today throughout the next 30 days. It's a plan, a study plan that will develop your skills and bring up your game in the next 30 days. It's completely free. Just click the link below and start working on that today. All right, let me zoom in and let me break down all the techniques that I want to show you today. Let's get into it. So the intro here, the chords are E minor, G, G sus, G, G sus, G, and D. That G sus can be like a C with a bass on G as well. Beautiful chord. And then D. What I was doing here, I was playing the pentatonic on this shape here, where my root is right here. Right, did some slides there. I can use this pentatonic here as well. Use the notes of the major scale. I'm not gonna get too much into the scales I'm using. Let's think simple, pentatonic, and in two shapes. This shape and this shape here. Okay? Alright. A lot of things, one of the first things I noticed when the guitar player is a little stiff is the vibrato. When they're playing, instead of having a smooth vibrato, it's more like a tremolo. Or I can't even do it the way that I've seen some guitarists out there. It's such a weird sound, in my opinion. It doesn't go well. It doesn't, doesn't give that sustain. Because this is one of the things you want with the vibrato, sustain. If I give vibrato, can carry on depending if I have more gain. It goes far, right? So try to work on your vibrato. We have different kinds of vibrato. Very slow. A little bit more movement. And very, more like, like aggressive. Right? That's a vibrato as well. Just try not to fall into the addiction of the tremolo. I think that's what it is, a tremolo. I never play that. It's so uncomfortable. I don't know. I can't even do it. But I hope you know what I mean. So two things will help with your vibrato. One is actually the sustain. And it brings some movement to the note. Movement is always good, right? You want to have movement. The way that I'm doing this vibrato, let me see. It's pretty much like turning a knob, right? Another thing that vibrato solves is if you're a little off tune. And that's why vibrato was created actually maybe back in 1700s. I can't exactly remember the dates, but vibrato was not a thing. on orchestras and cellos and all those instruments, they never played vibrato. So whatever you hear today on classical music is not how it was written, because vibrato was not a thing. The vibrato was created to mask the lack of perfect tuning of all the instruments, especially those fretless instruments, right? So that more than movement, it brings that, masks a little bit of lack of perfect tuning. So that's very good for guitars because it's not perfect tuned, right? As we know, the way that the guitar is built is not in perfect tuning, not tempered like a piano or so. So the vibrato will always give you that benefit of good and perfect tuning, right? Because we're masking a little bit. Another very basic and important thing is dynamics with your right hand. A lot of guys just play. Like they're just hammering all the time. Go easy there, buddy. Bring some life. Variation on how you strike the strings. Add some palm muting. On your bending, try to, if you're gonna bend for a long time, you gotta be very tuned. That's good. Another way for you to do that, mask the not perfect tuning, is bend and vibrate and vibrato. Right? If I do a little vibrato in the end, you can tell if I flat or not. So do that. That's very helpful. Still okay tuned, right? Bending. Try to find the easy bends on the G, B, and E strings. The best ones are the half step. You can just quickly pass. Instead of playing. Play. Bend up, back, up, reverse. Right? Right, vibrato. And what about legato? Instead of playing, just give a little legato. If you wanna play this, just play. Just bring some more, much more movement, right? So try to do that. Just those. You don't need to pick all the notes. Of course, there's always room for all techniques, but try to bring some variation. Right? It sounds very different. And sliding. Sounds so nice and smooth. So all these techniques, work on these because they are essential for you to sound more soulful, right? With feeling. So there you go, my friend. There are a big variety of techniques you can implement in your playing and have great results, right? Have like full of feeling, full of life and movement. Always try to add those things. Try to break your addiction on what you play already by adding new elements to your playing. Sliding, bending, vibrato, super important. I can tell if a guitar player is good or not just by the vibrato. And what was the other one? Sliding, right? And it's just brings so much more movement. I hope this is helpful and inspiring, get you going, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Don't forget to download your PDF 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide and start working on your guitar for the next level. All right, see you in the next video.